Okay, we're going to.
Shall we welcome everyone?
In a group, you can welcome everybody, yes.
Okay, I'd like to welcome you all. We can't see you at the moment, but thank you so much. I've seen your texts and you're all saying hello on the chat, which is brilliant. You obviously are used to Zoom. So Patty, do you want to do the intro? Do you want to start off?
Sure, just give me 1 second and I will record. Okay, it's already recording. So we're good to go. Let's go. Welcome everybody. So today we're going to come and find out about a company that it's very dear to our hearts. It's a company called Nikken, and we're going to be talking, and the idea and the challenge here is that we're going to do 5 minutes for each one of our themes. And we're going to have some housekeeping rules. I'm going to be muting everybody, and we're going to have an open mic at the end if you have any questions. But in the meantime, while we're presenting, if you have any questions, there's going to be people following the chat so that you can tell us, you know, whatever it is that you want to share with us. And if you see that the identification on your phone or your computer says something like Samsung A70, please put in the chat your real name so that we can get back to you. And let's get started. We're going to have 5 minutes of an intro, and then we're going to talk about hydration, sleep, energy, and income. So I would like to also say that unfortunately, one of our presenters is not going to be able to be here because she had some last minute issue, but we are more than welcome to, you're more than welcome to ask any questions and she will get back to all of you. Okay, and that is, of course, our very dear Ursula Dowd. And so let's get started. We're going to give you a very big welcome into our Nikken community. And if you see who's going to be presenting today, you're going to see people of different ages that look different. And we are really a community, and a community that supports each other. So Nikken is one of the largest wellness companies in the world and is focused on the integral well-being of humans. And it's a company that was founded in Japan in 1975. So it's been around for a while, and it's present today in 19 countries. It's a company, for those of you that are interested in the financials to see what kind of a company we're talking about, it's completely free of debt, and it qualifies as 5A1 by Dun & Bradstreet, which is like the top ranking. And it's a company that has values, and it's something that we really, really like. Its values are quality, integrity, and integration, and a concept that is called humans being more. And the philosophy of humans being more rests on the idea of total wellness. And it lands on 5 pillars of health. And now we add a 6th pillar that I'll tell you in a second. And the idea is balance. If you are in balance with your body, with your mind, with the way your family is working, with the way your role is playing out in society, and the way your finances are, and everything is in balance, you can say that you are in a wellness state. The 6th column that I was telling you about is also our planet, because we have to be well in our 3 houses, in our body, in our house, and in our planet. So now we're going to go very quickly onto our first topic, which is hydration and why it's important. And this is going to be done with our beautiful Marianne Timms.
Thank you very much. First slide, please. Okay, so water is the gateway to health. You need water to live. When we're born, we're about 90% water. As an adult, we are about 75% total body water. A 1% reduction in that results in a change in mood, and a 10% reduction can result in hallucinations. Next slide, please. Thank you. So the question is tap versus bottle versus alkaline. Do we know what comes out of the tap? Well, what comes out of the tap is not living water. And what I mean by that is it's not structured, which I'll go on to talk about in a minute. So there's contaminants in tap water, even though it has been treated. And as awful as this sounds, it essentially is recycled toilet water. It contains heavy metals, pesticides, insecticides, chlorine, and in some areas, fluoride. Bottled water, we're not always sure what's in a bottled water. It could be bottled tap water, and it also may contain plastic that's leached from the bottle. Alkaline water, which is something we get from Nikken, our Pymag water, is totally different. It's structured water and hydrates you so much better. Just as a footnote there are microplastics in tap water also. So thank you for the next slide. Right, what I mean by crystalline structure is Dr. Emoto, you can Google this gentleman, he did experiments with water where he played music to it, and you can see the crystalline hexagonal structure on the left. But look at the difference when water is exposed to a computer, and you get the same effect when it's exposed to a mobile phone. Put 2 and 2 together, we are 75% water. And what does technology do to the structure of water in our bodies? Thank you. Here's a chart just explaining pH for some of you that may remember it from school days. The pH is a gauge of acidity or alkalinity, ranging from 0 to 14. The body blood runs at about 7.35 to 7.45, and many carbonated drinks are actually far too acidic for the body. A pH of 4, which is in the circle there on the left, is actually 1,000 times more acidic than the body can cope with. So alkaline water from Nikken is a great way to start your journey on countering the acidic lifestyle that many of us lead. On the right is a diagram that's possibly too small for you to read. If you want to know more, you can ask the person who invited you here. But essentially, the waterfall filter is called a waterfall because it simulates what happens in nature with the water tumbling out of the earth, over the rocks where it picks up essential minerals, and down into rivers and waterfalls. In this diagram, it goes through a gravity-fed filter, over a bed of mineral stones, through a magnetic optic, and out into your glass. Thank you. Just an illustration to show how nutritious the Pymag water is. You can see the carrot on the right has grown far more than the carrot in the tap water, and the bottled water is inert. There's no goodness in it whatsoever. So the 2 products we're featuring tonight are the Pymag Waterfall on the right, which is retailing at £273.20 delivered. You replace the filter approximately every 3 months and the stones annually. The filter is BPA free, and it will last many, many years. Some of our consultants have had them for 12 years plus. The bottle on the left retails at £52.20 delivered. It is made from BPA free plastic. It's biodegradable, so if it were to end up in a landfill, it would biodegrade into the biomass of the soil. It's a mini version for on the go, so that wherever you are, you can have lovely tasting, clean filtered water. Thank you. The system is portable. It doesn't require any plumbing or electrics. And here, in fact, is one of my clients with it in her cupboard. I do have clients with it in their fridge as well. So last slide, thank you. Why would you buy Pymag water from Nikken? Why would you buy the filter? Because not only does it taste amazing, it's fantastic for your hair, skin and nails. It hydrates you so much better than tap water, which can leave you feeling bloated. And it's environmentally friendly because you would reduce the plastic bottle consumption on the planet. If one person buys 4 bottles of water a day for a year, that's 1,460 bottles that are going into the plastic waste. It's a no-brainer. It's amazing water, and it's great for the planet, it's great for your pocket, and it's great for your health. Thank you.
Yay.
19 seconds to go. Whoa!
Okay, we go on to sleep with our dear Lucy Patel.
Lucy, unmute.
Lucy?
You need to unmute.
Hello, that's a good point. Welcome to the sleep section. My name is Lucia Patel-Vatikova, and I can't move on to the next slide. So, do you wake up with aches and pains? Do you wake up mentally fatigued? Or do you struggle going to sleep? Well, stick around because I'll share with you 8 clues of sleep deprivation, 3 myths of sleep, and also I reveal the secret to blissful sleep. Now, do you know how do you actually know that you are sleep deprived? Well, you need an alarm clock to wake up on time. And actually, by the way, do use the chat to tell us where you might be falling short of. Or you rely on the snooze button, or you have a hard time to get out of bed in the morning. You feel sluggish in the afternoon or need a nap to get through the day, or you get sleepy in meetings, lectures, or warm rooms. You fall asleep while watching TV, or you need to sleep in on the weekends, or you just simply fall asleep within 5 minutes of going to bed. Or lastly, you get drowsy after heavy meals or when you are driving. Now, the 3 myths are: you can catch up on sleep over the weekend. Not true. You can get by on less than 7 hours. Not nearly enough. It's between 8 and 9, by the way. And lastly, daytime naps are bad for you. No, actually highly beneficial. Now, did you know that poor sleep can cause weight gain, heart disease, anxiety or depression, stroke, fatigue, kidney disease, and some forms of cancer? Now, this is actually really controversial and hot topic right now, electromagnetic pollution, and it is a concern for many. It's not just our habits and behavior, but also the environment we live in that is affecting our health and sleep. Many studies have shown that EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, are harmful to life and affect hugely our sleep. We cannot get away from these. So we must protect and nourish ourselves with nature's frequencies more than ever. Why, you may ask? Well, a very effective way we can recharge our batteries, or in other words, maintain health on every level, comes from nature. You know, nature's frequencies. What do I mean by these? Is magnetic energy of the planet Earth and the sun energy. This is why we must be very proactive on creating a healthy sleep environment to support our body whilst we sleep in. Because we sleep 1/3 of our life, and this is the time when our bodies are rejuvenating. So the solution is actually very simple. It's called the Kenko Natural Sleep System, and has got these earth energy, so magnets built in them, as well as far infrared, the good energy from the sunshine. It's orthopedic, has got massaging modules, regulates temperature, also a fraction of the cost of premium mattresses, environmentally responsible materials and environmentally safe materials, and it's designed to promote good quality sleep. A quick testimonial, my husband just recently, due to stress, so please watch your stress levels, had very high blood pressure. And he's adamant he would not take any medications. Now, he's been sleeping on this sleep system for 2 days, and actually he needed longer. So he let himself to actually be cocooned in those natural frequencies for as long as he needed. And in 2 days, he managed to bring his blood pressure back to normal. So it's huge.
Fabulous. Thank you.
So thank you very much for watching. And for more information, please go and get in touch with the person who has invited you.
Okay, thank you, Lucy. Now we're going to be moving along, and I'm going to be doing Ursula's energy presentation. I'm going to do my best. So basically, magnetics, the whole idea of magnetics, you just heard from Lucy that there are magnets in the sleep system. Well, they have a real impact on inflammation. They actually cause red blood cells to have more charge. And if you remember when you were playing with magnets as a kid, things with the same charge repel each other. So that actually makes that the charge becomes the same, and they start distancing themselves from each other. And that means the viscosity improves. So if you look at the pictures on the left is what happens usually in that's a dark field microscope image of a drop of blood, of a living blood. And you see that there's clumps of the different components in the blood. And when you put them after being in a magnetic field, then you see how they start getting separated and they start thinning and circulating better. So it's something that is really interesting. And some of the products that we use that that have this magnetic technology are the ones that you're seeing. We have insoles, and we have seeds, and we have jewelry, and we have all sorts of different things that we can go into more detail. And Ursula works with this particular machine that is called a biopulsar, and it measures the different regions of the body. And this is like a perfectly healthy body when you see everything is nice and calm and blue. And this is actually what a person out of the street would look like, with lots of challenges in different places, with their energy going in different places and going up and down. And after being in contact with magnets, what we see is a calming effect of the entire body. So we see results. It can improve many different things in the body. And if you want more information, of course, the person that invited you will be able to tell you. And now we're going to not go to nutrition, because we want to keep it to the 35 minutes that we said, well, 30 minutes that we told you. And now it's my turn, and I'm going to be talking about the opportunity for income. Nikken has many lines of products, and it covers the different needs of the human being. But actually, one of the best products is actually the business. And it's, at this time and age, post-corona, we wanted to share it as something for you to consider. If you have a client base, you have friends, and you've been using the products and you love them, and you see how good they are for your body and for your family's health, then you naturally want to share the good news. You actually want to share this whole concept, and that maintains your intention of making this a better world. You're making the people around you, your client base, the people that you know, you're making them healthier. You're using these technologies to get them to be stronger and healthier and be happier and more in balance. And this is a possibility also for you to develop income, to develop passive income that would come with on a regular basis. So basically, how does it work? It's a network marketing company, which means that Nikken takes care of everything. So for the one investment that you will make a year, then you have an immediate warehouse full of product. So the product development has been taken care of, the planning, inventory and logistics, shipping, payments, customer service, warranties. You have a platform online. You just have, the only things that you need to do is just share, your own experiences. The phone support, the marketing, everything is included. So the only things that you need to do is you just need to try them, experience them, experience those benefits that you can tell from our faces that we're all really, really excited and really happy with them. Share about them, share your experience, share how much they impacted you. Invite other people, train them to do the things the way you do it. Train them the way Nikken will show you how to do it, and enjoy your new income. And all it takes is a decision. What made me decide to join Nikken? The fact that it was a company that was very reputable. It was a large company, no debt, and it was from Japanese technology. And it has no monthly requirement. So you do not have to buy stuff every year, every month, and start stocking it and try to see if you can get it placed somewhere. Every order is online, so you can work from your telephone. Nikken charges, deposits, your commissions, they ship, they take care of warranty, so that I can focus on what I do best. I'm a therapist, and I do my thing, and then I just recommend from my own experience. It improves the wellness of our friends, and it helps the planet. Just think how many plastic bottles we would be saving if everybody was taking water from a waterfall. And I am free with my time. I have an extra income, and you can meet new people. So we all have met and have become really a community that helps each other and supports each other, which is fantastic. And we're going to learn new things. We can travel together. And the other thing that for me was really important is that this is a business that you can actually inherit to the next generation. So you build your network, you build your business, and then it's a business that can pass on. And my husband is about to retire, and to me, it's a great opportunity to look forward to an active retirement. Keeping up with my friends, keeping up with what they are, keeping up with their challenges, being able to be there and listen and provide possible solutions. So the way it works is that you have 5 ways of making money, depending on, first of all, on a 20% commission on all the sales that you make. But then you have the possibility for rebates. You have some possibility to have bonuses for the time you invest in the training that you give. You have bonuses, and you have lifestyles, and you have incentive contests and trips and all sorts of wonderful things. And the person who invited you is going to be able to tell you more about it. So how do you start? How do you start in Nikken? It only takes one decision. And at this time, it only takes a 20-pound decision, a 20-pound investment, 20 euro investment in your on this side of the channel, and you can get a business and product in a warehouse and everything ready for you to start enjoying this new way of life and a wellness home. So that's it. I think we made it on time. So if there's any questions and answers, we'll be able to give you some answers.
Patty, I was going to suggest that if somebody has a question, that they, because we can't see them, they could actually put a note in the chat, say I've got a question, and then you can maybe bring them on, can you?
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to see from the chat, we have lots of beautiful people joining with us. So this is really...
There were no questions actually in the chat. I've checked that. So if anyone wants to ask, we've got, 5 minutes? If anyone wants to ask a question, you're most welcome. But because we can't see you waving at us, maybe you could just put a note in the chat, say, I've got a question, and your name, or we'll see your name. But otherwise, you'll have the opportunity to chat with the person that invited you, and they can answer all your questions as well. But I just thought it might be nice to hear a few, if there are any.
Absolutely.
Congratulate you ladies. Oh, that's very sweet. Gail,
That's really
very much.
Thank you, Gail. And actually, I was going to ask each of the panelists which is their favorite product. So, Kathleen, which is your favorite product?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask other people. Water. I've got my bottle here. So, and my big Primag water. I mean, I use it all the time. My plants are all very happy as well. So, yeah.
That's a good question, because it says, do you know why Nikken says not to water your plants?
I know.
Actually, it's a question of pH. It depends on the type of plant. If you need an alkaline environment or an acidic environment, there's some plants that actually thrive on acidic environments, you know, like blueberries and all sorts of berries.
I'm going to interrupt you because there's a question. So we've got a certain length of time here.
Yes.
So it's from Gail. This note is in the box when it ships. I don't quite understand that.
Yeah, that's right. There is a note that says don't water. That's what I was answering. So don't water your plants with it because it depends on the plant. It really depends on the plant. And actually, you know, some of the rhododendrons and things like blueberries and raspberries and things like that will actually they will not appreciate alkaline water because they're looking for an acidic environment.
Yes,
so that's why.
Carol has just said that
don't put it on your desk.
dahlias don't like them.
Yeah, spinach doesn't like it either. So, so those are the kinds of things.
Marianne, we've got a few more questions.
We've got
about 3 minutes if anyone wants to ask a last question.
Marianne, do you want to tell us your favorite product?
Very difficult to choose because it's the whole concept, isn't it? It's the whole package. It's a toss-up between the sleep system and the water. You need both really for optimal health. Sleep, the water helps you sleep. The sleep makes you healthier. Drink more water. Water's amazing for your hair, skin and nails. You know, and I know that people that have been using the products for many, many years actually look much younger than their peers. Because sleep is for longevity, isn't it? And water's just plumps up the skin, and yeah, I can't choose one. Sorry.
Okay, I'm just going to answer Emma's question. She said she's got the waterfall, checking regarding the filter change every 3 months, as the past 3 years it's been annually. Okay, depends on the size of your family. I live on my own, so I change mine every 3 to 4 months. And I've got customers that change it every 6 months, but never longer than that, because I've actually checked the pH after 4 months and it's definitely changing and going towards acidic. Yeah. So, and that's me being on my own. I don't know if that helps, Emma.
It's the stones. The stones are changed once a year, but the filters are definitely no more than what Kathleen's just said.
Yeah. Great to know. Everything starts with good water. Absolutely. That's what Carol's just said. It's a shame we can't see you. Goodness, we'll have to change that for next time.
Anyway, yeah, we've got 1 minute to go.
If I can add something, because I'm pregnant from the mummy's point of view, I've had my scan with my first one, and it was incredible how the lady said, "Whoa, you've got really good water fluid around your baby." And one thing she said, and she also mentioned that she couldn't really make it public and write papers about it. Young mothers who drink acidic drinks, Sprite, Coca-Colas and that sort of thing, their babies or fetuses actually at that point have already shown brittle bones. How huge is that?
Fantastic.
So from mom's point of view, the phase of becoming pregnant and then being pregnant, what we drink, eat, what environment we live in is absolutely critical for the well-being of that newborn.
Absolutely.
That's my
opinion. I just want to point out, thank you, Lucy. I just want to point out that it's now, we've done 30 minutes. We try to keep within the time we say. So for me, I want to say thank you for coming to this event. I don't know if anyone else wants to say anything quickly.
I would like to thank each and everyone that trusted us to come and listen to us, and to please contact the person who invited you so that they can give you more information. And otherwise, we're going to be here next Thursday as well. So if you feel like listening to us again or asking other questions, we'll be changing the themes as we come along. And you can definitely join us. It will be the same link. Just register again and you're good to go. So have a lovely evening. Thank you very, very much.
And we
Thank
hope
you.
to hear from you soon.
And just to let you know that Patty is in
Belgium.
Brazil, Belgium. Anyway, we are truly international. Okay, have a good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.